Does FLOWE education fit within the adventure learning framework? FLOWE education is a partnership between National Geographic and Coursera. Course goals are to increase literacy around watershed issues, to prepare and implement watershed content using engaging and effective instructional strategies in the classroom and on school grounds, as well as to share and reflect on your practice in a collaborative online environment.
We're very excited to have you share this journey with us, along with the many other educators who will become your colleagues. This course will provide you with materials and skills to integrate watershed content into the content you already teach, using effective and engaging instructional strategies. We'll take about 30 hours in total, spread over multiple sessions that will include discussion forums, videos, reading exercises that check your understanding, and lesson plans developed by your fellow course participants. All course resources are free and online, including a textbook that we'll return to throughout, entitled Earth's Freshwater, a guide for teaching freshwater topics. In addition, each session will feature a different expert. They'll share their unique knowledge about each session's content. In our discussion forums, you'll have the opportunity to talk about the content and about teaching practices with your colleagues. We hope that this course will give you a lot of new information about outdoor and watershed education. But the most important piece is the interaction with each other, building those relationships and sharing ideas about teaching, so that our classrooms can be places where students learn about their local watershed and its connection to their own lives.
Does FLOWE education fit within the adventure learning framework? With watersheds as the issue, the curriculum teaches the skills to individualize and make the curriculum relevant to local, place-based education on watersheds. An inquiry-based curriculum seems to be the basis of this course, and there are also many adventures or explorations that are a part as well. Educators are given the opportunity to witness others' adventures in their own watersheds. Synced learning opportunities are created through online forums, lesson plans that are shared, action plans or projects that are shared, as well as peer feedback. However, the experts that participated in making the videos and other media for the learning environment are not available for these synced learning opportunities. Still, collaboration and interaction are major components of this learning environment. The narrative in this environment is also authentic and internet-driven. There are also many media artifacts available, including expert-made videos, readings, links to additional websites, book excerpts. A final focus of this course is the pedagogical integration, where the educators are taught the skills to integrate this curriculum into what they teach. Many components of effective environmental education are incorporated into this FLOWE education online course.
Hello and welcome. I'm Danny Edelson, Vice President for Education at the National Geographic Society, and I'm here to talk to you about the way we at National Geographic are approaching education about our world. We have a concern about traditional approaches to education. Historically, we have separated learning about our world into different subjects that don't connect to each other or build on each other. So, for example, students often learn about related concepts in science and social studies courses without anyone realizing that or making the connections for them. To begin to address this concern, we have adopted a new term to describe learning about our world. We call it geoeducation. Geoeducation describes the learning experiences, both in school and out of school, that help students to understand how our interconnected world works and how our individual and collective actions affect our world. By introducing a term for all the different ways and places that young people learn about how the world works, we want to help educators and students to recognize that these experiences are part of a whole and to encourage them to make connections. we've adopted a second term to describe the outcome of a well-rounded geoeducation. We call it geoliteracy. At the heart of geoliteracy is an understanding of our world as a set of interacting systems.
The Earth's Freshwater Guide by National Geographic is conducive to teaching educators how to teach their students about watersheds in many different ways, including encouraging additional resource use. The user-friendly course webpage walks you through the weekly sessions as well as the exercises, activities, quizzes, and project pages. The students in this course are actually educators, creating a sense of community with each other as well as National Geographic staff. The students are also interacting with the content, but there is not that element of real-time adventure exploration because the content they are experiencing has been pre-recorded. I was unable to discern how much actual scaffolding is going on with the educators. Experts from NOAA, NAAE, as well as National Geographic offer a breadth of content knowledge for this course. Though the experts are not actually giving feedback or participating in the forums, the educator and the students, whom many of our experts are all participating and interacting. The course content is supported by standards as well as many other resources. One of the many things this course does well is provide educators the knowledge base and content base to be well equipped to bring this back to their students in the classroom. As previously mentioned, one of the ways they do this is through videos. Excerpts from books and additional case studies provide supplemental material. Creating a community service project or action plan is a large part of this course. Example action plans are available for the students or educators to explore. As you can see by the highlights in the action plan, the educators are able to come up with many ways to address the issue within their community. Further, they are able to discern what will be needed to make this possible. Another element that may be missing is the hook or the motivation for educators to incorporate this curriculum into their classroom. However, because this is an optional professional development course, many educators may already have that motivation present to incorporate it into their classroom. However, simply being given the skills to address the needs and assess the needs of each individual's watershed might be enough of a hook to keep them motivated. They have established an action plan rubric, as well as used peer feedback to help the teachers come up with their plans. All of the elements of the practice of the Adventure Learning Framework, including defining, identifying, developing, exploring, sharing, and collaborating, are incorporated into this course. Educators are able to take this course free of charge and receive a completion certificate upon completion. This course is mostly well suited to fit within the AL framework, but is still lacking that real-time adventure and also the collaboration from the experts throughout the course. Overall, this course seems to be impactful, especially with the experts from all over the world furthering their own professional development and participating in this course.